I'm going to explain about deaf genetics. When someone is born deaf, where do they get that from? How does that happen? Genes are the basic unit of heredity. They receive them from their parents and they receive them from their family. When a child is born, they get 2 copies of DNA, one from each parent. Let's look at this picture to understand DNA. Molecules, called proteins, come together and they're gifted to the child, and they can tell how tall you are, if you're short, the color eyes you have, the color hair, the shape of your nose. That is given to you from your parents. Most people become deaf through sicknesses or nerve damage. But there are some deaf who have the deaf gene passed down in their family. The deaf gene is called GJB2. GJB2 causes deafness. Now, if you have the deaf gene from both parents, it's more likely that you will become deaf. It's about 1 in 4, or 25% chance of being deaf. Now, if you have a strong history in your family that keeps passing down the gene, your mom has it and your dad has it, it doesn't matter if they're hearing or deaf, they can still pass down that gene, that deaf gene. It doesn't matter if they're hearing or deaf. If they have the gene and they both have that GJB2 gene, they can pass that down onto their child. That's why it's possible for 2 hearing parents to have a deaf child. It's from their past family history. Now, here's another interesting fact. Males or females, which one are more likely to be deaf? Males. Really? Males are more likely than females to have the deaf gene? It's because the deaf gene can have a mutation that happens through the X chromosome, and it only affects the males. Interesting.